Fragments of silicon can be found all over the world, but especially in deserts.
All right. Well, so welcome to what's an just awkward episode of Fragments of Silicon. Right. So you might notice that we don't have a guest, but we're not doing Heaven's Vault this week. So obviously we did have a guest planned for this week. One Jin slash
Verenius?
not sure. Yeah, Verenius. There we go. I was not exactly sure how to pronounce that. The solo dev behind this game, and obviously not here. The problem is they are a resident of the Philippines, which is...
Yeah, we think there was likely an AM-PM mix-up on our schedule since, in an unusual case, the Philippines' current time is in PM, or is the same as Eastern U.S. time, but with AM-PM reversed. Yeah, so we may have been talking about it doing in the morning for them and in the evening for us, and they misinterpreted that as being in the morning for us and evening for them.
Or it's possible that he's overslept.
We don't know.
Yeah, the point is, it is 9:30 in the morning in the Philippines there, and that's that's not the problem. Obviously, we deal with time zones a lot, but the Philippines is new territory for us. He was going to be the first guest from that country,
and we still hope to talk to them at some point.
Yeah, we'll see. Eventually, he will see the messages I have sent over various channels, and I guess we'll see if we can reschedule. This is always the issue of doing live broadcasting. As I'm sure people are no stranger. For example, we got another Heaven's Vault episode next week because another guest cancellation. It's just how it goes. I know Mac laments that shit. I'm like, look, especially the months of November and December, it's hard to wrangle people.
It's almost like people want to go visit loved ones or something.
Yeah. I'm like, but it's like, and last month, had issues all around one thing or another. It happens. And unfortunately, sometimes it happens multiple weeks in a row. I wish I could control that, but I can't. So, just any ideas of us getting rid of guests? No, that's not happening. That there are no plans for that to happen. In fact, we just had a guest last week. So, anyway, with that in mind, let's get to the news. Eddie, why don't you start us off? Because I think you have the most news this week.
Oh, God. Where the hell to begin? Mom got basically fired from her job that she was off work due to workers' comp injury because she is physically unable to perform the duties of her job. But there is a couple silver linings here. One, she had over 40 hours of PTO still saved up that they're going to cash out for her.
Mm-hmm.
So basically an extra paycheck. And if she can find a position at the hospital by the 15th, they will just do a straight transfer. She won't lose her pay. She won't lose any of her benefits. So she can just do like office job stuff, even with her accommodations she would need. And she has
So might not be bad.
It will be kind of bad, possibly for me, because she's usually my ride to get to doctor's appointments.
Fair
And if
enough.
she's going to be working a 9 to 5 office job, that's when most doctor's offices are open. So,
To be generous, yes.
yes. So, we're going to have to see about either my dad stepping up or, you know, what her PTO accruement's going to look like, or if she can even just get a schedule like she had before, where she was working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then she was off Monday and Tuesday, which is, obviously ideal if I need to go to a doctor's appointment.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess first she needs to find a position at the hospital, which they had last we looked. They had over like 15 to 20 office jobs open. So probably not going to be too hard on that front. So yeah, it's stressful, but it's at least slightly better than what it was originally on like Monday, when they basically told her, yeah, you can't come back to your job. And we were, wondering how screwed we were going to be.
Right.
Because most office jobs, right now she's making it a little over $20 an hour. Most regular office jobs, she'd be going back to, 15, if that.
Mhm.
So yeah, that would be a huge hit to the finances if she had to go back to that much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I guess in other kind of dour news, my mom's longtime friend, who also babysat her as a child, died over the weekend, so that's kind of unfortunate. So yeah,
Yes.
Mom obviously wanted to go to the funeral and stuff, but obviously there are things a little more important at home, so that's an unfortunate thing she can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Because she moved back to Pennsylvania, and that's not exactly an easy trip from Missouri.
No. No, it is not.
So yeah, I guess that's kind of unfortunate. But I guess in some lighter news, my local card shop's going to be having a case tournament for Digimon this Sunday, and they're going to be having the brand new EX3 set.
Mm-hmm.
If we could potentially win up to a full case of that, which, oh boy, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. So they presumably must. The entry for it must not be cheap either.
$30.
I guess it's not much worse than a pre-release. So.
And they usually do at least pack per win.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, if I pull second place like I did last